Hello, I'm Djimon Colbert. Welcome to the Kansas City Star Varsity Zone.
That's right, high school football is already back on the Missouri side. A special thanks to Djimon Colbert, junior from Winnetonka, for leading us into this video tonight. And hey, what better player to do it? Djimon goes out and scores 2 touchdowns in Winnetonka's 33-18 win against Oak Park. I'm Sam McDowell, sports reporter for the Kansas City Star, and I'm going to recap the 5 things that really stood out to me on opening week this week. Number 1, Lee Summit, hey, maybe they're okay without Drew Lock. Dalton Hill goes on and scores 4 touchdowns tonight on opening week in a 33-0 win against Truman. 2 in the air, 2 on the ground, and we caught up with Dalton after the game.
Drew is my best friend. He told me all the time, my goal is not to live up and try and beat Drew Lock. My goal is to try and beat Dalton Hill and get win after win after win like we just did. So I couldn't be happier than what happened tonight.
Second item on our list has to be the game of the night. Park Hill goes to Blue Springs South, loses 14-7. They drove to the 1-yard line in the final minute but couldn't punch it in. Blue Springs South lost that game by 25 points last year, comes back to win by 7. Third thing tonight, a pair of teams that only got 1 win last year, Lee Summit North and North Kansas City, already picked up their first W this year. We're going to hear from Torrey Hicks, who scored a touchdown for Lee Summit North.
It brightens us up. It gives us a little hope, Like, we feel like we can be good in this conference, and we're gonna do great things.
And while there may have been a few surprises tonight, one thing remains the same. Oak Grove, Class 3 defending champions, roll over Holden 55-0. Fifth thing that stood out tonight, a lot of offense in Ray-Pec. Ray-Pec comes back to beat Belton 43-35. A lot of people probably didn't think much of Belton this year, but Coach Todd Vaughn's 3rd year, he's got that program improving. Zach Willis scored a couple of touchdowns tonight. It's going to be an interesting team to keep our eye on later in the season. Speaking of things to keep our eye on, make sure you let us know what we missed. Come to Kansas City Star, visit the kansascity.com website, follow us at KC Star High School, tweet at us, let us know what we should be watching out there on every Friday night. We're going to be doing these videos every week. Special thanks to A10 for their contributions with the interview clips that you saw tonight, and check back with us again at kansascity.com.